Another glorious day in the nation's capital, with Ella Beach at a distance. The Apex House in all her majesty, poised against the turquoise sea in all its dignity. The serenity and calmness makes a very lazy Sunday. Disturbing the tranquility are boys with toys always looking for something different.
You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. Win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yes, I'm the winner, yeah.
You really want to take my ugly mug?
Yes, the boys decided to take the race out of ATS and bring it to Paga Ring Road as an exhibition event.
Yeah, as every other event, when it's new, you get the teething problems and stuff like that. So yeah, it could have been better, but we started on time and everything else is running right, as you can see. Yeah. So yeah, all good.
Something a little bit different down on the streets of Port Moresby. We're about to have some fun today.
So is this the idea? Who's the fastest driver in Port Moresby?
Well, I am, but we'll see how we go today, right? You can't always win on every day. So.
It's not in the ATS where you have to travel far. It's just in our backyard. Beautiful setting. I think it's to get everybody excited, come and watch, bring the family, have fun, something different. Sorry guys, I gotta start the cart now. Talk to you later.
The Ring Road exhibition event is different from ATS. The style of the race is sprint racing, head-to-head elimination, meaning each go-kart will be on its lane or race course running the lines through the tight hairpins and left and right turns. Each go-kart must run 2 laps. The winner in the first 2 laps. If there's a tie, then the third race will determine the eventual winner of the heat.
But also, as you'll see in the footage, you've got one on each side of the road. So you really are racing against someone, but it's very hard to see them and to see what's going on. So focus is just concentrate on being as fast as you can and as smooth as you can and get down there and get that back without crashing.
Pretty tight, really tight. So hopefully we won't hit too many cones, but no one knows. We'll soon find out.
Here, speed and successful passing is of the most importance.
Starts. We're gonna start from where the red flag is now. As soon as you hit that, it's pretty much I'll stand on either side with 2 green flags. When I raise them, you start rolling from where this green cone is, right? Where the staging area is. As soon as I raise up 2 green flags, you start rolling, try to keep level, and as soon as I drop them at the line, that's when you guys go.
There were supposed to be 16 karts racing, however a few pulled out with the likes of Roy Sokan and others.
No, not today. Instead of resting my ribs, and I think I broke a rib like everybody else. So I thought, decide today, take as much rest as possible. And I think next week's the big event.
So the wise man and the old man is still thinking.
I am true. Wise man and old man taking it. We'll see. I mean, Chris is here. The champion and the leader is here. He's gonna be the man to watch. You watch him in front of you. It'll be really exciting. Yeah.
are?
Yeah, we heard you sneaked off overseas.
Yeah. I went for a trip and then went on leave and then came back again. So now I'm back to focus on the racing and then have some fun once again.
Round 1 bracket ready with Colin Stone of Digital PNG up against Poshinjit Saka. One of the aims of the Port Moresby Moni Plus Go Kart racing is to make the sport more popular and to attract more nationals.
Well, the whole idea is just to come out and show the Moresby population that this is happening, and it's something different for people to come and spectate and watch. And you know, Sundays are for family outings, and it's good to bring your family and watch this and enjoy the sport like we all enjoyed ourselves as well. Yeah, thank you. And thanks to Moni Plus.
Curious onlookers ventured to have a look, but amongst them are some Go Kart diehards.
You've been following the Go Kart lately?
Yes. Yes. Wait, you guys are not recording. Come on, guys. No.
Which Go Kart you're following at the moment?
Lamana and Digicel. Yes.
Why Lamana and Digicel?
Well, for Lamana, I know that they've been leading. Yes, and Digicel, well, number 8, but still still show my support for Colin. Yes.
As a spectator, what do you think about the race now being brought down to the city apart from ATS?
As a spectator, should bring it back more often and have everybody, come out and see and enjoy one of the events.
SME tents were set up for SME vendors to sell their food. There was a great carnival feeling, and this can be seen on the faces of the people at Paga Ring Racecourse. Ray of Digital Billboard provided the big screen. The DJ, the music, the laughter, the fun, and almost fed everyone with hot dogs.
Hi, the hot dog is just running out like fresh fire, so you're most welcome to have one for yourself as well.
So how are you, Moale?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Now that's a lot of hot dogs for those who attended the Moni Plus Go Kart race. An improving Desmond Icy outraced Leon Nguyen and qualifies for the quarterfinals against Colin Stone of Digicel, who raced hard against Poshinjit and came out the victor.
Yeah, I think I was lucky with the first race to beat Leon, but Colin's going to be my real test. Hopefully he hits a few cones and spins out or something.
I've already had my race, yeah. Went against Colin, 1-1, and I think he beat me to the line on the second one, which is, so he's going now, which is a good one. He's been running very well. Absolutely. Yeah, I think my timings have improved from the last time, and hopefully next weekend would be a good weekend.
Jamie Payne pipped Sean Honey of BSA, and Fear of Boroko Motors qualifies for the quarterfinals due to Ben Honey's non-availability.
No, I think I've still got another shot at it. It's a shootout, so I'm pretty sure it's 1-1, so there's one more to go. Yeah, I hit a few sandbags if you didn't see, and yeah, just making sure that everything's good, and yeah, hopefully got a bit of luck on the side on the next one. Yeah, it is. It's yeah, it's kind of a new course for everyone, so it's a good place, and everyone gets to see it. And, yeah, a bit of trial and error when it comes to this stuff, but yeah, all in all, it's a good day out.
Jeff Lawrence's experience in class made sure he went to the semis, his opponent Jade bowing out gracefully.
Jeff, so you're going to the next round?
I am. So the first one went well. I think I'm up against Giannis. I'm just waiting to see. So it should be a good battle. He's a good driver, and I think I'm okay. So it should be fun.
How do you plan to take him out?
I just plan to focus on trying not to hit any of the cones, and hopefully he makes a mistake and I don't. So yeah, we'll see how we go.
As expected, Yanis of Lomana cruised past Joshua Fleming, while Christian of Trek Pro moved to the quarterfinals due to race non-availability.
I won by default. The opponent that I was meant to race is Ray, who is on the mic. So he automatic forfeit moved you to the next round. So I had a race with Theo, and then we had a good just a bit of practice run. So we wait for the next round and then hopefully see how we go. But it's I think on the chart layout for the opposition, it's going to be a tough one, the next one, because I think it's between Callan and Jack, and they're quite fast. So anyway, we'll try and then we'll see how we go.
Hard to tell actually. The people that have won both heats, so far if I remember well, is Chris, Callan, and myself. So something is not right with the board there. And then you've got Jeff as well. Yeah, Colin too. Sorry, no, he's no favorite. Well, half of, we're down to the last 8. So yeah, anyone could win. Anyone could win. And as you can see, Colin is coming over, your CEO. Just do a bit of advertising for him. Yeah. So yeah, it's anyone's game today. It's anyone's game. It's just a short race, so you need a bit of luck as well. Yeah. We just wanted to bring it out to the people. We wanted a lot more Papua New Guineans to see it. Good crowd. We could have had a bit more. But yeah, as you can see, they're well behaved and everything. So yeah, see how we go by the end of the day, and then we bring it back here again.
Jack Mahuru managed to hold off Callan Blundell, but that was not enough. Callan qualified for the quarterfinals. In the quarterfinals, Colin outraced Desmond Icy and went further into the semi-finals. Theo pipped a highly competitive Jamie Pang. Yanis and Jeff were highly competitive. Yanis not happy as on the second lap cones were not fixed on time, thus it was a straight line through, giving advantage to Jeff Lawrence.
Well, everybody keeps hitting the cones and stuff, and the racetrack on this side is just a straight line. You know, where on this side is a hard course, here is just a straight line, no right. Yeah, it gives advantage to the guy that's on this side.
So what's happening now? Is they're putting up the cones again?
To fix it. They have to fix it. The thing is that, okay, I don't want to say that, but yeah. Yeah, later.
Yeah, so it's one each. This side looks to be a little bit faster, so they're trying to make it a bit more even and go and change the layout so Giannis has more competition. So we'll see. We'll see how. Hopefully it's even, and it should be a good race.
They went for the third lap. While turning the hairpin, Giannis hit the curb. Such is the nature of the race. Another good race in the quarterfinals was between Cullen Blundell of Pacific Energy Consulting and Christian of On Track Solutions. Chris having the competitive edge over Cullen going into the semi-finals.
Actually not.
I was knocked out
too early,
yeah, knocked out in the second round. Yeah. Hit a few cones, had a bit of a spin, but I was against Chris Chan and he's pretty quick. So no, he's obviously won. No, good, really good event. Had a good time.
Yeah, something different from the Air Transport Squadron.
Yeah, very different. And if you hit the curves, you do damage, unlike the track at ATS. So, no, very good. Thank you.
Thanks, Colin. Cheers.
The semi-finals of Theo of Boroko Motors versus Colin of Digicel. The first lap did not go too well, Colin crushing his borrowed Go Kart into the curb. Then ran for some good meters back to the finish line as marshals ran to bring the kart back. Theo finishing stronger over Colin, advancing into the finals. The battle between Chris and Jeff went down to the wire as Chris outgunned Jeff in the finish, facing Theo in the finals. The final saw Chris of On Track Solutions and Theo of Boroko Motors going head-to-head. Chris of On Track Solutions winning the title and bragging rights as King of Paga Ring Road.
Long day, big day, but a lot of fun. So it was worth it. So it's a good day. Look at all the people here to come and watch watch this form of motorsport. So it's really good.
Congratulations on the win. It's a little bit different from ATS.
Yeah, they're very different format. ATS we have real racing where you have wheel-to-wheel racing, but this one is 1 versus 1. So it feels like this. It's sort of like a qualifying scenario, but one-on-one. You have to focus on minimizing your mistakes and then try and get a clean exit when you do the hairpin turns. And then if you can do that well, then you can get a good time and hopefully beat your opponent that you're racing.
Going into this race, it's quite surprising to see Jeff Lawrence and Giannis and Cullen being dropped out in the semis.
I think it is a bit of a surprise. But at the same time, the track layout here is very unique in terms of the different format, like I said before. So the names that you just mentioned, they're very, very good and very tough on the racetrack, on the racing format, because they can get some rhythm and concentrate on the race laps. But this one only 1 or 2 laps, so yeah, 2 laps per run. So it's very important to get those ones right, especially when there's a bit of pressure involved. So yeah.
Colin Stone coming third, it's being described as a bit of a kamikaze.
Yeah, true. I mean, I don't know how many karts he went through today, but he's lucky. Someone is looking out for him and he's able to repair his kart or borrow someone else's kart and then keep racing. So it's a good attitude to have, to want to keep racing. And credit to Theo, who was patiently waiting to race against him, which is a good sportsmanship shown there. Because normally to allow that much time to repair a kart. Got to give credit to Theo for letting you want to have a fair race, so it's good.
Thanks, Ronaldo. It's been a long day.
Yeah, it's been a long day, longer than I expected, but it's been a good day. I think it was exciting. There was a lot of thrills and spills and unexpected winners. Yeah, I think it was a great day at the end of the day for an exhibition race. I think everybody enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, it was quite surprising to see. We were expecting Cullen and Jeff Lawrence and and Giannis and the likes to be out there, but they were knocked out in the semis.
Oh, they were fast. Colin had a tough race. He raced with one of the best drivers out there, Chris, and they were pretty close. I mean, it could have been a toss-up in between that, and there was a discrepancy between the actual track itself. One track was actually a bit faster than the other. That's why we had a coin toss afterwards. But otherwise, it was, you know, it was all right, I think. I mean, Giannis should have won that, but he came around too hot around that corner. He just overcommitted in that corner and hit that cone. But, you know, like you said, it's part of the racing, and it was good. At the end of the day, it's good when somebody else wins, you know. And Chris hasn't been around for a while to get that as a major sponsor. Good on him. Yeah,
generally, the feeling like, I mean, you see that a lot of families that are here, and then you also see the SME people here. I mean, you attracted a few big people today, crowds of people, yeah.
That was the whole idea. We wanted to show the people like there is something different in PNG and Port Moresby that you can do, and we wanted to have a bit of a festival fanfare event to see what we are doing. So like if you're not doing anything next week, Saturday, we've got the race, the actual official race at 8 ES at 8 Mile. That'd be a good one to watch. And today was a good day for everybody to see how serious we are and how much fun it is to actually watch go-karting. It's a fun event for the whole family, not just the parents, not even, it's for the kids as well. That's what we wanted to show. I think we showed that today. That it is good, even though with a very limited track. But if you go to the actual racetrack, you'll see it's a lot more fun. I hope you guys come and watch. Thank you.
Overall, it was a good day. Again, the weather held up and making it a successful Moni Plus go-kart day in the streets of Port Moresby.